shoes. They are all available on QVC.com, and your operators should very shortly have the item numbers for these if you want them. So thank you for letting me get that out, because otherwise our phone lines go kooky. All right, so we're going to talk about a clearance product, sadly, because this has been so popular, but it's one of your last opportunities to pick up the Sunbeam Slumberheat warming pad. This is not a heating pad. This is a warming pad, which is meant to be able to be sat on, laid on, whatever, for a long period of time. And it can go really right on top of your mattress under your fitted sheet.
Yeah. Literally.
That's great.
Yeah, if you're going to use it every night, I suggest putting it literally between your mattress and your fitted sheet.
Yeah.
And we want you to sleep on this for 10 hours, so it will automatically shut off after 10 hours. But let me just show you, during the course of the evening, you are receiving the benefits of heat therapy all night long while you're sleeping. So depending upon how you have it positioned on the bed, I like to have it from my shoulders basically all the way to my knees. And so during the course of the night, if I roll over or whatever, I'm still going to receive the benefits to achy joints. You know?
And if you've got it under the fitted sheet like she suggested, it's not going to move around from your side of the bed, even if you're turning throughout the evening. So this is something that has a 10-hour timer, is that right? So that means it turns itself off. You've actually got that auto off function after 10 hours. So please feel free to fall asleep on this.
Yes.
Or if you want to put it, look how it fits right into the chair. It'll fit into a lazy boy.
Yeah, oh, perfect for a lazy boy.
It's perfect on the sofa. And what is a warming pad used best for, Janine?
Well, it's a few things. First of all, it's very luxurious. If anyone, if you get a massage, the first thing that you do, you lay on the table, and they have something very similar there. It's very calming, soothing, relaxing. For some people in the winter months, they actually want to use it for warmth.
Yeah.
But in the summer months, when we're so active, people get so sore. And if people have arthritis or aches and pains, they have them all year round. So that's what I use mine for.
It's easy to overdo it once the spring and summer hit and you've been cooped up and you want to get out and start doing some gardening or doing more walking or playing with the kids and the grandkids and your puppy dogs, and sometimes you do overdo it and your muscles hurt. So that's another great reason to have this warming pad, because it's heat therapy in a low dosage way. So it just, you know, you can tolerate it for a longer period of time. So I think it actually gives you a greater benefit than something that's really hot.
Definitely. We know for a fact it's low level heat therapy over a long period of time that really helps with those aches and pains. And I'm definitely more active in the warmer months because I'm going to the beach. I'm attempting to do gardening. I'm attempting to be a little bit more healthier and try to exercise. But the great thing is you can use this, and not, if your spouse does not, obviously once you use the Slumberheat, you just have it on your side of the bed. And it's machine washable.
Yep. So if somebody has an accident or something gets spilled on it, or you just want it to freshen it up, just unplug it, throw it in the washer.
Oh, and I'll tell you, and especially if you do have pets, my dog Finn, as soon as he sees this thing, he comes running.
Because they like that heat.
They like
the feeling of something warm underneath where they're sleeping. So this is actually, it's not meant really specifically for pets, but in my case, sometimes I have somebody that's furry that doesn't feel so good, and my vet always recommends putting a low-level heating pad under their doggy bed or under a towel so they can lay on it. So it is a good idea for pets just like people if you use it that way.
Oh, definitely. And so it's machine washable. And I really appreciate that Sunbeam has the washing instructions sewn into the Slumberheat itself, so you're never going to lose it. You simply disconnect right here at the heat source. You just to go right into the washer. I lay mine flat to dry. The cord is so long, Carolyn, that you can actually put it underneath the bed.
Oh, that's great.
Like 18 feet long.
So you're not tripping over it as you climb in and out of bed. It's not hanging right down the side. That's great.
And also on the remote here, it says 10-hour auto off. And I really appreciate that, because through the course of the years, like, this is an item that you're going to have for a very long time. You forget, God, what did Carolyn say 3 years ago?
Right.
Auto off 10 hours. And the heat settings go all the way up to 10. This remote is very easy to use, because some people that do have joint problems, they won't have a hard time turning to the heat setting, but I can only keep mine at a 4 if I have a sheet over me.
Right.
See, that's how it really traps in the heat. When you have something on top of you, it locks in that warmth. So I keep mine at a 4 if I'm going to use it for the whole night. I can't go all the way up to the 10th setting.
So you do have heat settings all within that warmth zone, and you do have the auto shut off after 10 hours. This is very safe, and again, it is machine washable. It's large. The dimension on this is 42 inches long. That's almost 4 feet long by 2 feet wide. So it's definitely going to be something that will be that nearly whole body heating pad, warming pad, if you want to sleep on it. But again, don't feel that it's confined to your bed. You can also put it on a chair, on the sofa, on your lazy boy, and you know, again, if you wanted to put it under the pet bed, you could do that as well.
Definitely. And you know, a lot of times in the summer months when it does tend to get hot, we go from being warm outside into an air conditioning environment or to a fan. I think we've all experienced the coldness coming right at us, and it does. It makes you very sore and achy. But 42 inches long by 24, this is really huge. And none of us, most of us, we don't have little body parts.
Right.
So say your back is achy, you want to be able to give heat therapy to your entire back at the same time, not little tiny portions at a time.
Right. So a quick reminder, this is clearance, everybody. That means it's a great item, but we can no longer reorder it for you. So if you want this, don't dilly-dally around, because when it's gone, it's gone. You also get 2 easy payments today, and we've sold over 55,000 of these since they debuted. Very popular in this show. Thank you, Janine.
Thank you, Carolyn.
See you soon. Have a great day.
You look great.
Up later in the show is our pet pick that will help to freshen the smells and remove things like pet dander and other types of irritants from the air in your home, especially all that pollen that's going on right now. And you know, I'm not going to tell you what it is. Maybe it'll keep you guessing, but we want to know on Facebook, Carolyn Gracie QVC, you know, we post those pictures of those stinky pets. P.U. kitty and uh-oh doggy are the pictures you want to look for, and then